Cry baby.
Commentary YouTube is becoming slop. This video was taken down because I learned that large commentary creators had shared my video in their group chat and apparently got very upset about being criticized. As a small creator, this was obviously very intimidating. These people have a lot more money, connections, and followers than I do. I was asked to change my thumbnail. I was even asked by a featured commentary creator to unlist the video at only 3,000 views. I'm re-uploading this video that I spent 8 months on to implore you, the viewer, to watch this and form your own opinion. Was I too harsh, or are commentary YouTubers scared that people are waking up to slop content?
Wait, okay, so let me get this straight. They were afraid of criticism, so you took your video down. Girl, be so for real. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share the video. You can support uncensored conversations via Cash App or buying your girl a coffee. I just want to give a quick shout out to my first Faye ambassador. Shout out to Nefertiti. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. If you guys want to sign up for memberships or sign up to be an ambassador as well to receive a shout out, the link will be in the description down below. Hey y'all, I just wanted to pop in here actually really briefly, okay? This video probably will only be about 5 minutes, if that long. If you guys didn't know, Doothi, she's a commentary channel and she made a video about how commentary is bad now. It's just a bunch of slop, a bunch of people just saying what they see, not really adding to a conversation, putting out content that is mindless, masquerading as intellectual conversation. And on the surface, I agree with her point. I don't know how many times I've clicked on a video where someone is reacting to like Abba and Preach, and all they're doing is agreeing with their points. They're not adding anything to it, basically just paraphrasing what they watch. They're not taking the conversation to a deeper level. They're not giving life examples that relate to it. Like, they're just not giving anything at all. I agree with her on that level. I also agree with the gentleman that responded to her because he was featured in the video. And honestly, I think the puppet and all that stuff, the editing was very cute. I loved it. I love the editing for the video. I think she did a really good job with that. However, I find it funny when people want to give smoke, but then they act like they're little babies that can't handle it. They can't handle the smoke, but they're so ready and willing to talk crazy about other people, to make claims about other people, to put thumbnails out there that are very aggressive towards other people, but then play the victim and act like they're just a little scared little baby. Oh my God, the big YouTubers, they were texting about me. I had to take the video down because the big YouTubers were texting about me. But you were bold enough to make a thumbnail that literally depicted 4 different YouTubers crazy as hell. The video itself is very aggressively critiquing certain people. And the way I see it is, if you have all that bass in your voice speaking out about other people, but then you want to cry victim and act like you're just so bullied and people are just so mean and they were texting about me and how scary that is. Like, what? Folks want to give smoke, but any ounces, not even smoke, a little bit of steam, and they're folding and playing victim and painting this picture as if these larger YouTubers took your video down so that you can play victim to your audience and further feed into this idea of the big guy coming down on the little guy and how you're a victim and you're being bullied and all this other stuff. That part crazy as hell to me. Like, I'm sorry. If you are willing to put yourself out there to talk about other people, whether it's valid or not, you have to be willing to receive the smoke. Don't throw hands and then be upset at the idea of someone throwing hands back. It's not like those YouTubers came out, at least not originally, came out and made a video about you talking about them. No, it's the idea that they were talking about you, the idea that they were upset, the idea that it made them upset. And you want to cry, oh, I took the video down because it was intimidating. I was intimidated. I cannot stand people who will go out of their way to be all big and bad, but then they want to cry like they're, oh, I'm just an innocent little baby. I've dealt with people like that in real life and they are fucking annoying. I've had someone talk crazy about me, and then when I talk crazy back, oh my God, why would she say that? My mental health. Get the fuck out of here. I cannot stand what Brittany Venti has called a cry bully. Like, I would just rather you be a bully, okay? Say it with your chest and don't cower because the people you were talking about may potentially be upset with what you said. And yo, I really want to make sure I drive the point home on the irony of you saying, well, they can't take criticism. They should be able to take criticism. When the entire reason why you took your video down was because you didn't want them to criticize you for your video criticizing them. The folks over here glazing her for criticizing them and then saying, well, they should be able to take criticism, and they don't realize the irony of her taking her video down because she couldn't handle the damn criticism that wasn't even there. Mind you, nobody responded to her in a video yet. The criticism literally was not really there. She just thought they were criticizing her behind the scenes and she took her video down. The irony of that is so glaring. Like, girl, be so for real here. You're over here liking comments about they should be able to take criticism when you yourself could not take the criticism. That's why you took your video down. Be so for real. The weaponizing of victimhood, the weaponizing of, oh my God, they're bullying me. Oh my God, they're intimidating, even though they haven't said anything to you directly. At least that's what I'm gathering. They haven't said anything to you directly. They haven't posted any videos about you directly, outside of the one gentleman who responded after the fact, after you've re-uploaded it. It's the one that, you made a whole puppet about. You depicted them in this way, and they have every right to respond. And I'll give you an example, putting myself out there. Y'all already saw my whole series on ABBA. Now, if he had responded with some craziness, guess what? I put myself out there to be responded to. I'm not gonna sit over here and cry, oh my God, look, he's got 2 million subscribers and he's responding to me. And like, no, I would have just came back and responded to whatever the hell he said. At the end of the day, I put myself out there to critique him. If he responded, then that's just gonna be what it is. But for folks to get out here and play victim when they had all the boldness to make a crazy ass thumbnail, really point out to a couple different creators and say that they make slop, but then you want to cry victim because you think people were talking about you or someone said that they were talking about you. And of course, people are going to assume that the people in your thumbnail were the ones talking crazy about you, the ones intimidating you. Oh, and then that leads to fallout for creators who may or may not have even said anything crazy or plan to do anything crazy to you and your channel. You are a cry bully. And as much as I agree with what you were saying as far as the slop commentary and all of that, the cry bullying makes you out of pocket and out of order completely, 1000%. If you're gonna talk crazy about people, if you're gonna make these assertions about people, if you're gonna present people in a crazy fashion in your thumbnail, be ready for the smoke. Don't cry after the fact because you were bold enough to put that thumbnail out there. You were bold enough to put that video out there originally. You need to be bold enough to accept what comes with it. But y'all, I am curious to hear you guys' thoughts down below. If you like the video, The more you interact with it, the more it gets pushed out into the algorithm. Also, hype the video if that function is available. If you're feeling a little extra generous, the link is in the description to buy your girl a coffee. Thank you guys so much, and I will see y'all with the next one. Deuces.